Welcome to Mr. Brandt's 5th grade Everyday Math Review. In today's video, we're going to be going over some estimating and multiplying using 2-digit by 2-digit problems. The first example we're going to do is 63 times 28. And before we find our actual answer, we're going to do some estimating. And when we estimate, we're going to round each number. For 63, we're going to round it to the nearest 10. So this 63 round to 60 or to 70. The 3 is less than 4. So if it's 4 or below, this number stays the same. So 63 rounds to 60. 28, we're going to also round to the nearest 10. So that's between 20 and 30. The 8 is bigger than 5. So this 2 in the tens place rounds up to 3. 28 is closer to 30. Then we can multiply those two together. We have 2 zeros. So we're going to put 2 zeros in our answer. 6 times 3 is 18. So our estimate is about 1800. Now let's go ahead and find the actual answer. When we're multiplying a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number, or 2 or 3 or 4 digit, it doesn't really matter, times a 2-digit number, we always start with the ones place. So we're going to do 6 times 8, which is 24. Carry the 2. Now we move over to the 6. The 6 times 8 is 48 plus 2 is 50. Now I'm done with the ones place. So I'm done with my light blue. Now I'm going to move to the tens place. Since I'm multiplying by the tens place, I can put a 0 down here as a placeholder. Anytime you multiply a number times 10, it ends with a 0. That's another way to think about this. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 6 times 2 is 12. Once we're done with that, we can go ahead and add that together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 0 plus 6 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. And then 1. So the actual answer is 1,764. All right, let's look at the practice on the home link. The first example that we're going to do for the practice here is 5 times 10 to the third. 5 times 10 to the third. So we know that 5 times 10 to the third is equal to 5 times 10 times 10 times 10. And 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So this is 5 times 1,000, which is going to equal 5,000. Now if we go back here, we don't need to do this whole step here. We can just think the exponent of 3 tells us there's going to be 3 zeros. 5 times 1 is 5. So it would give us 5,000. Then let's look at a problem like this. And let's do 2 times 3 times 2 times 3 times 10 to the second. So 2 times 3 is 6. 10 to the second is 100. So let's write this down. 2 times 3 is 6. 10 to the second is 100. So that gives us 6 times 100, or 600. Okay, let's do one final problem here. And this time let's do 3 times 10 to the third times 2 times 10 to the second. So 3 times 10 to the third, that's going to be 3 zeros. And 3 times 1 is 3, so that's 3,000. 2 times 10 to the second, 10 to the second is 2 zeros. 2 times 1 is 2. So that's 3,000 times 200. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So we're going to have 5 zeros in our answer. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So I've given you a couple different ways of thinking about how to do each of those problems. Hope this video was helpful, and in our next video we will be doing some more multiplication. Have a great evening.